So this is part 3 of the series of videos I am doing on organic portals / non-player characters, or OP / NPC. Okay, so this final video will talk about how they attack you and how they detect you. Okay, so they detect you, but they don't, to me, they don't, they don't sense, because they're freaking nonsense. Okay, they don't sense energies. They're not like us. They're not spiritual beings. Okay, so what they do is they detect your tracks. One way they detect you is they detect your work. Okay, they see your original work, your creation, and then they react to it. They trace you. Okay, they trace it back to you. Another way of tracing you, okay, another way of them detecting you is through your attention. They can see the spirit inside of you. Okay, they can detect, I wouldn't say sense, but they can detect that you are different. Okay, if they see, they can detect difference in you. Okay, the way you move, the way you talk, the way you speak, it is something unique. It is something no other being has, and you are one of a kind. If you don't believe me on this, you still need to wake up a little more. You still need to meditate and realize it for yourself. Okay, this is year 2020. People are still having a hive mind. People still have that hive mind. Look at that NPC right there. He isn't sure. He freaking stops in the middle of the road. Okay, that's an NPC. Somebody is not sure. Okay, trying to distract me. He saw me making a video and was like, "Oh, let me distract this guy. Now let me get him. Let me get him." Okay. So I say the main difference between me and other people is, when I make a video like this, when it comes to spirituality or organic portals and stuff like that, is I relate it to reality. Okay, I relate what I say, the wisdom that I say in the video, to what is happening in front of you, the reality, what is happening in reality, and in the physical realm. Okay, because how can you consider it wisdom if it's not applicable? Because wisdom is applicable to the physical and the spiritual realm. Okay, the physical and the spiritual, the physical and the non-physical, if you want to call it that. All right, so they can detect you, okay, by your works, also by the way you speak, by the way you use your senses. Okay, you can pretend to be like one of them, but they will still detect you. They will still find you out. Okay, and that's what has been happening in the past, in my theory. Okay, in my hypothesis, in my guess. Okay, that's been what's been happening in the past. So they have been killing and murdering people like me and you. Okay, if they can detect that, you have a potential for wisdom, if you are one with an original spirit, somebody who, there's another NPC right there. Okay, so I lowered my voice a little bit. If they can detect that you are one of the rare ones, okay, if you're an INFJ, if you are INTJ, or you have a unique personality, if you have the spirit inside of you, if you are not fake, if you're not trying to be like somebody else, if you're not trying to conform, not trying to be a carbon copy of somebody else, then, you know, I mean, some people, they do wake up early in life. Some people, they wake up late, okay? And, you know, once they detected, my point is, once they detected that you are one of us, then anything you do in life, they're gonna dispel it. You know, it doesn't matter how much you succeed in this life. It doesn't matter how much you fail. Okay, the physical realm, what you do here, you get good grades, you get lots of friends, you know, you earn lots of money, you know, you open a business and you earn lots of money. It doesn't matter. To them, it just doesn't matter. What matters to them is you are real and they are fake, okay? You are real and they are fake. You are not trying, because you're not trying to be like somebody else. You're not trying to be like them, okay? You're not turning everything into a fucking pissing contest, which is what I see happening here in America, okay? And especially westernized countries. These idiots, these demons, they like to compete with everything, okay? They're like, oh, I'm competitive. You're competing against somebody who has, if they're dealing with me, I'm not trying to compete with them, okay? Because I know that there's nobody else like me. I don't have a fucking twin, okay? I don't have a twin, as far as I know. You know, if you do have a twin, then you can compete with them. See what I'm saying? But, you know, even twins are not similar, okay? Spiritually, non-physically, they are not similar, all right? So, you know, so the other part that I like to talk about is distraction, okay? Their main weapon of choice in the 21st century, in year 2020, is distracting you, okay? You've seen what happened, okay? I just started the video, boom, there's already somebody trying to fucking, you know, a few seconds into the video, somebody's already distracting me from completing this video, because they know they know people like me, they know people like you, okay? They can sense you and me, all right? They can sense you and I in the video. They can sense that you are watching, okay? They can sense that I am making it, okay? I'm not trying to copy somebody else. This is just, you know, this is just my take. I told you that this is my take on this organic portal thing, you know. I call it something different because, you know, I try to be myself, okay? That's why I said in the previous video, I called them in high school regurgitators, you know, conformists, okay, memorizers, okay, because my English was limited and I'm not from America, okay, and English is my fourth language, all right, so take it easy on me, all right, on the English sort of thing, but you see my point, right? Their favorite, okay, in my opinion, their favorite weapon of choice when it comes to attacking you is distraction. You know, this is why they prefer, you know, fancy clothes, because they know it's distracting you. It's not that they're attracted to, you know, something fancy. It's because they know it's going to distract you. It's going to distract your attention. They really do not like, you know, your attention. Like, they don't like you looking at them, okay? What they want is for you to give in to what they're doing, okay? They are pretending to be like us, man. They are pretending to be humans. These are demons pretending to be humans, all right? That's my opinion on them, okay? That's what I think. And I don't, once I sense energy, okay, the energy of the fucking, the scene, you know, I say the scene because, you know, life is a movie without commercials, okay? That's what it is. What you're seeing here in front of you, this is what I'm seeing. Look at that car right there. See, that's exactly what I'm seeing. So when I tell you, you better believe me on this when I tell you that, you know, an NPC just entered the scene. An NPC, you know, just did this. the vibe, man, it's in the vibe, I'm telling you. This is what makes the INFJ personality unique, okay? I told you it's the same instinct, the killer instinct that I have developed in combat. You know, it's the same thing that I'm using right now. I can sense good people, good-hearted people, and I can sense bad people with bad intentions. You see what I'm saying? So that's why I'm here today. I'm alive, okay? I'm safe, and no injuries, no nothing. It's just, you know, just chilling, man. That's what it is. If I couldn't detect energies, good or bad energies, then I would have been dead a long time ago in combat in Iraq or Afghanistan, okay? I would have been gone a long time ago, but I'm still alive. So, you know, that's it. That's it right there, you know? So how can you avoid these people? How can you mitigate? How can you minimize? Because you couldn't really avoid. They're all over you, see? They're like freaking fishes all over you, and like, you know, they're really messing with your attention. They're being attention whores and shit like that, you know? What it is my I gave some of these advice in my previous videos, but number one is appear busy. Organic portals / NPCs are afraid, you know, they fear high energy. So whether you are high energy verbally, you know, verbally or physically, this is why I go for runs. This is why I work out. You know, if you're working out, you know, your energy is focused, and they're pretty scared. They're pretty scared in your presence. Okay, they don't really like, you know, you projecting your energy, you using your original source energy to do something productive in life, to do something that's quality, that produces a beneficial effect on the spirit and on your spirit and your physical body. Okay, and notice how they don't eat healthy. Okay, that's one of the red flags that he said in the previous video. Okay, number two, you know, you remove yourself just like what I'm about to do, to a place, to a country where there's less of them. Okay, when there's less of these NPCs and / organic portals in a country, then you will live a happier life. Okay, there will be less distraction to you. There will be less negative vibes. Your spirit will be uplifted. Okay, and it's much easier to meditate, much easier to eat healthy foods, much easier to live a long and fruitful life. So the last part, not the last part, the number three, okay? Number three, another thing you can do is aside from keeping yourself busy and removing yourself from the situation is, you know, just agree with them. You know, agree with them on everything they say. Don't try to tell them no. You know, just pretend it, man. Just pretend that you agree with them on anything they say, positive or negative, in public. Okay, I'm saying in public, because these fools, these idiots, are not going to do anything that's not publicly acceptable. They're not going to try to do something, you know, that is illegal, because they know about the system, because they made the system. Remember, they built this fucking system to keep us silent, to keep us, you know, imprisoned in this planet. Okay, to prevent us from elevating, you know, to prevent us from meditating toward a higher faculty. Okay, mind, body, spirit. Mind, heart, spirit. You know, if you're a Taoist, okay, mind, body, spirit. If you are practicing yoga, You're practicing the Ayurvedic arts and things like that. So Buddhism, Taoism, it's focusing on those three things: mind, body, spirit. So the Jing, the Qi, and the Shen. Okay, I might go deep on these three things. Okay, I may do a meditation video on these three things and how you can cultivate them, how you can make yourself live healthier, live a longer life, to prolong your longevity, okay, to meditate your way out of pain, whether it's physical pain, psychological, mental pain, all right, from past relationships and things like that, how you can easily forget what negative, your negative experiences from these stupid demons, man. Because these demons are truly negative. And I told you before, if it's illegal to kill, if it's illegal to murder, they will do it, man. They will, believe me on this, these people they don't have morals, man. This is another thing that separates us from them. We, the ones with spirit, we have a moral compass. We know what is good and we know what is bad, okay? Sure, we make mistakes, okay? We're just humans. We're living in a human body, okay? But the mistakes that we do is just based on our circumstance. It's something that you have to do because somebody or something put you there, okay? Do you realize that? Like, think back in your childhood. Whether you stole something, whether you hurt somebody, whether you beat up somebody cornered you there, somebody pushed you there, you were pushed into that situation. So you ended up doing it, okay? I know, because this shit happened to me. There's nobody perfect out here, man. Nobody is perfectly moral in life, okay? Even spiritual beings, they make mistakes. They commit sin, okay? What they call sin in Christianity. So my point is, you were pushed there, okay? I was pushed there. So I wasn't taking the lead. I wasn't initiating it by myself. So you see what I'm saying? It's different. It's truly different, man. So these people, they're purposely creating situations, creating scenes around you to where you get distracted, against your goal, because they don't want you accomplishing your life goal. Whether you want to become an artist, a hip-hop artist, or a writer, something creative, a movie maker, or if you like doing clips, you have an artistic bent, you have a creative bent, whether it's software, hardware, whether it's mathematics or science, whether you want to do your own experiments in science, okay? Like I do when I was a kid. And whether you're good in math and you like to, create your own formulas, okay? And then when you, for example, like you see something that's more efficient than currently being used formula out there in the science community, then hey, just write it. If you know that they're not gonna accept it, don't show it. Okay, my advice is don't show it to them. Use it in your private experiments. Do your own experiments. So that is it. That is it for this video, man. I don't want to prolong this video, but that's me. That is the mind of an INFJ. That is INFJ meditation. Going deep into these spiritual things and actually relating it to real life. Well, I hope you like this video. Peace out.